Afternoon everyone. We're back for another week of tiny races and I was a bit late doing this one, so that's what the intro I've got time for. Here we go. So first race is Tides and Temples. We finish at the, I think it's the Tide Pool sprint, or is it the Sasquatch sprint? One of the sprints. So a proper banger. Oh, fast start. I wasn't ready for that. I was a bit late starting my warm up. I'm very late joining the pen. Just over 40 riders today, so a bit quiet. Maybe people are out enjoying the sunshine. Okay, so it looks like it's Woodland sprint we're going to. This week's races are themed for downhill finishes, but that's rather misleading, because races 2 and 3 are pretty climby. We will get to them. Get out the seat of it. That looks like Howden just dropped off. And steady one up front. Last couple of K. Oh, race one. And this is probably the flattest of the four. I'm going. I don't have a sprint for this. Only fifth. Only 5 seconds off the winner. That's not bad. So, next up is 4K of the Richmond UCI Reverse course, which means we're doing both Libby Hill and 23rd Street, I think. And finishing on the downhill after Libby. We got two Anvils, so presumably across the top of each of those two cons. So serious steep hard climbs for those two climbs. Going to change my wheels. Any tiny advantage I can possibly get on the uphill is better than nothing. So we've got downhill finishes of the theme this week, but Eric's been a bit cheeky because that first one was relatively flat, a little bit of rolling. This one, you get two serious kind of sprint cons, if you like, on Richmond. If you've ever done these in Richmond, you know how steep they are and how bad they feel. Then race 3 is Rooftop Rendezvous. Oh no, sorry. So this one is Rooftop Rendezvous. So race 3 is Richmond. We got that one to look forward to. This one is Rooftop Rendezvous. So we get a couple of Ks of lead in, and then we have to do the rooftop comp. Gosh, we're nearly out of time already. Here we go. So on this route we get one Aero. That one. Which I assume is across the top of the com. I can't remember. Don't think we go through any other banners. It must be at the top of the com. So we've got a few new riders as well. So they'll be fresh, unfortunately. Means the pace will likely get pushed. But yeah, that Rooftop con may not look hard, but with these kind of short races, people really push the power. This one's got about 6.7k, and we finish from the downhill after the con. Not sure exactly where. Maybe at the lap start banner. May actually go to that. Haven't taken a close enough look. But downhill finishes aren't exactly good for me at the moment because I can't really generate high cadence, which means no sprint. Down to 30 at the front already. Looks like that push there dropped one person on. And now come proper climbs. And to the max already. Here's the sustained bit. One guy's got 4 seconds, will he retain it? No, he won't. Someone pushed past over the top of him though. Uh, 11. Only 2 seconds off to get the guy that won. Nice to with the front up the climb, which was didn't expect to do, let's say. Thought I'd push a little bit harder and it would only take a little bit more and drop me. Now comes the really, really hard one. Come on people, let's pull it a draw. We don't need to do this. Don't need these sticky fingers like that. On my own just went over me. And that was a really quick stretch of my leg. Oh. So yes, this one is Richmond, and this one is the one we get 2 Anvils. So over the top of the 2 comms and then finishing on the downhill after the second comm at some point. I think just kind of as you go past the kink in the road, if I remember correctly. Got some new riders again. Downhill to start, but it gets worse. I think this is the longer way up, this one, up 23rd. Steep, much steeper at the end, and then levels off. Yeah, that's right. Time for fan number 2. Oh, 20%. Oh wow, 10th. Oh, I thought I was far further back than that. I was just trying to stick with that guy in front of me and I couldn't. And yeah, I thought I was like 10th or 15th or something. There. Oh, dead. I'm trying to give my legs another bit of a quick stretch. Kind of useful to be able to do them when they're really warm like this. Keep getting a couple seconds out. I've been forgetting it so much recently. I've been putting my head down to get the sweat off. Oh. So, I think we did a similar one to this, or maybe even the exact same one to this. I don't know, is it last week or the week before? So we finish just after the downhill of the escalator into the underground, just as you go into the tunnel and before you exit the other side. So you get a lot of speed down the escalator. On this one, so you get one aero power up. But yeah, about halfway through this, we have picked her up. Don't know, is it? I want to say Northumberland Avenue, but that sounds wrong. But I pick her up the road, which gets pretty steep, which last time round people heavily used to break the pack. And luckily I had planned to go to the front of the start of that kicker and then fade my way backwards to save power. But when I saw the power they were putting on, because I'd gone to the front to begin with, I was able to stay with the people that went off at the front by just keeping my power high and just about not dying. So it works out like that, right? So I'll probably try the same thing again this week. Go to the front as we start it and then see what power people put on, and if it's steady and people are staying together, I can fade my power back and fade into the pack a bit. But if not, I can try and keep the power up and try and stick with them and see what the legs have got. Yeah. 1 minute of break left. Well, that's like not sure what I'm planning to be for tiny races soon, because although I really enjoy them, they are quite tough on my legs at the moment. Really shouldn't be pushing this kind of power. But also yoga seems to have been, hot yoga I've been doing seems to be helping with some of my tightness, and I'd like to try and start doing the Saturday morning one, which is pretty much the only other time I can make. I'm not sure I can do, and it's a 90-minute class on Saturday. I'm not sure I can do 90 minutes of yoga in the morning, followed by this in the afternoon. Let's see. I know the yoga teacher Ben on Saturdays is aware I've got leg problems, so will let me slack a little bit and take some rests in between. But even if you rest a few bits, 90 minutes of hot yoga is going to be bloody tiring with my kind of fitness at the moment. Here we go. Down to only 31 starters now. A few people have dropped out. And the last two races were relatively tough though. I'll start. Oh yeah, can we get an Aero power up? It's faded, so I'm going to reopen. There we go. Down to 25 at the front. Guess it wasn't just me that found that start fast. Sharp right hand going up at the start of the kicker. Okay, band 2 to the max. A little bit more sedate this week, thankfully. I still managed to drop 4 or 5. Oh, 6 even. because it will rise up over the bridge where people sometimes push as well. I'm dying. That's it in the legs. Come on, top 20, come on. Oh, there's the line. I think I got top 20. Hey, 17. Oh, let's head to Chat and Shop for a cool down. Oh. My worry there today is that with people dropping out of the races as we went along, I actually got some relatively high finishes despite having absolutely no sprint finish on any of them. And I imagine my Zwift racing score would have gone up again, which means I won't be able to do the 210 to 330 Z racing, which I was just about managed to stick with the front on in the races recently. The 390 was just, well, it was harder, let's put it that way. It was pretty brutal for me at the moment. I sat with them up the hill, but I probably shouldn't have done. Again, it's more about what I should be doing with my legs than maybe what I can. because I don't tend to feel it so much while I'm riding. The following day or a few hours later into that evening, and I'm like, oh shit, that hurts. Or then I'm kept awake in the middle of the night from leg pain or whatever. Talking of which, got the results back of my second MRI. I did my lumbar MRI. Apparently I've got a lumbar sacral vertebral transition of my L5 vertebrae, so which from what I can gather means that my L5 is fused to my sacrum, meaning I've really only got 4 lumbar vertebrae. They didn't give me any details as to whether that was full fusing or a right or left side fusing, which would have been useful to know as to whether that kind of explains that it's fused on this right side. I can understand why I'd be getting these pains through the right side of my sacrum, pelvis kind of area. So I'm still waiting on to put me in for an ultrasound to check the again gluteal tendinopathy on the right side. So you got already and chill and chat. And to see if there's any fluid build up on the some sucker or other, I can't remember the name of it, on the hip, right outside of the hip area above the hip joint, hip bone. Bursal sac maybe, is it? Bursal? Something like that. So yeah, I'm waiting on that. And I think they said there's potential that if there isn't any fluid, that they might be able to arrange for a pain-killing injection, which might give me some relief for a little while, where I don't need to be actually kind of taking painkillers all the time, and hopefully might actually kill the pain enough for my body to relax a little bit. So I'm sure some of the pain is tensing up from the pain that's already there and tensing the other muscles around it. But there we go. Gotta do some exercise, and just doing robo pacer rides is so destroyingly boring that it's so hard to motivate myself to do it. It just doesn't feel like exercise. At least with these tiny races you get a little bit of power, a little bit of rest, a little bit of power, a little bit of rest. So, and like so I was able to stretch my legs a little bit in between each race to try and deal with tension as it builds up as I push power. So I think to a certain extent if you need it's helpful, and it gets me doing some actual real power in my legs, because I'm never going to know whether I'm pain-free unless I'm pain-free and doing exercise at anything more than zone 2. That's not exercise. I'm not going to stay fit doing zone 2 for the rest of my life. So yeah, if I can't actually put down any effort without pain, then I'm not pain-free. Not that I'm pain-free at the moment anyway. But if I get to that stage where I was sitting around and doing nothing and pain-free, and then did exercise and that was pain, then that's not pain-free, is it? That's pain when exercising, or pain when living. So there we go. I'm going to carry on cooling down and stop whistling away, let you get on with the rest of your day. I'll put this video up shortly, and I'll see what I'm like with dead. Oh, actually, I can check my scores now, can't I? Because I've started a new event. Should be able to check what scores I got. So, started the day. Turn the fan down a bit. So I started the day on 3:33 with racing score. Race 1, I went down to 3:32, a whole 1 point reduction. Whoa! Race 2, I went up from 3:32 to 3:36. Race 3, oh dear, I went up from 3:36 to 3:42. Race 4, I went up from 3:42 to 3:43. So yeah, no chance at all of getting into the 3:30 race. So I'll have to see if I can get into the 3:90 race for Zwift racing. Let's see what time the races are next week. Excuse me. Stop pedaling pretty bad, isn't it? So we've got Tuesday night. Oh, it's a new month. Oh, I've forgotten about that. So yeah, I can do Tuesday night in the 3:90 race. And what have we got? Oh, it's the Cityscapes new Zwift month, Zwift racing, sorry, Z racing month, Cityscapes. And we've got 6 laps of Glasgow Crit. Wow. Yeah, that's a tough one to be moved up the category for. Right, yeah, so I will see if I can muster the legs for that. I think I'll be getting dropped pretty quickly on that one. Anyway, I will see you then. In the meantime, don't forget, bring a towel and don't panic.